Picture this. You've had a long, exhausting day. You finally crawl into bed, the pillows are perfect, and your body begins to drift into a peaceful slumber. You're floating on a cloud, or maybe you're a superhero flying over a city. Suddenly, the ground disappears. You're falling, down, down, down into a dark abyss. Your heart leaps into your throat. Your legs kick out with a violent jolt, and bam, you're wide awake, staring at the ceiling, heart racing like a Formula One car. Does this sound familiar? Well, don't worry, you aren't being haunted by a ghost. You've just experienced a Hypnic Jerk. Welcome to Daily Decode, where we look into the weirdest quirks of the human experience. The Hypnic Jerk, also known as a sleep start, is that involuntary muscle twitch that happens just as you're transitioning from being awake to falling asleep. It feels like a massive electric shock or a sudden loss of gravity. And if you've ever felt embarrassed because you kicked your partner or jumped in your seat during a boring lecture, here is some comfort. About 70% of the global population experiences this regularly. It's one of the most common glitches in the human operating system. But why does a brain that is supposed to be resting suddenly decide to pull the emergency brake? Scientists have a few fascinating theories. The most popular one involves a miscommunication between the parts of your brain. As you fall asleep, your reticular activating system, the part that keeps you awake, is fighting for control against the ventrolateral preoptic nucleus, the part that promotes sleep. Think of it like a tug-of-war. Sometimes, as your muscles begin to relax and your heart rate drops, your brain gets confused. It misinterprets the sudden relaxation as a sign that your body is actually falling or even dying. In a panic, the brain sends a massive burst of electricity to your muscles, commanding them to jump to save your life. It's essentially your brain shouting, "Wake up, we're crashing." Evolutionary psychologists have another wild theory. They believe this is an ancient survival instinct from our ancestors who slept in trees. If they relaxed too much, they would fall and become a snack for a predator. The Hypnic Jerk was nature's way of making sure they were still securely on their branch. But why does it happen more some nights than others? If you've been drinking too much caffeine, feeling stressed about a deadline, or if you're severely sleep deprived, your brain becomes more unstable during the falling asleep phase. Stress puts your nervous system on high alert, making those false alarms much more likely to happen. So, how do you stop the falling? The best way is to calm your nervous system before bed. Put down the phone, dim the lights, and tell your brain that it's safe to let go. You aren't falling off a tree, and you aren't a superhero. You're just a human who needs some rest. Have you ever had a Hypnic Jerk so bad it actually kicked something off your bed? Or maybe you yelled out loud? Share your funniest falling in sleep stories in the comments below. We love reading about your brain's little accidents. If you found this video helpful, or if we just gave you a reason to feel less crazy, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Join the Daily Decode family as we continue to explore the mysteries of being human. Stay curious, stay relaxed, and we'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.